So hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm in Coaching Center. So today I'm going to explain our 12th standard, that is business study, 6th chapter, entrepreneurship development. So let us know entrepreneurship undertake calculated risk, high risk, low risk, moderate and calculated risk. So risk refers to the probability that that the realized profits and less than the expected profit when they do not get their expected profit, or when they get they do not get their profit to what they have thought or maybe they have got. That time it may be. And let us know about the meaning of the entrepreneurship and enterprise. So there are three terms: entrepreneurship and enterprise are different. An entrepreneur is who so an entrepreneur is a person who starts up a business, and he also undertakes the risk and other thing, and whole this whole process of setting up a new business is called as the entrepreneurship. And the final result, that is the business which is established after undertaking the process of entrepreneurship, it is called as the enterprise. Next, risk taking, provision of capital and organization of production, innovation, day to day conduct of business. So an entrepreneur performs various functions such as risk taking, provision and other work. Although innovation is an important characteristics of an entrepreneur, but it is not his core function. It is not more important function for him. And also innovation is not a function to be performed by him. And next, why is an entrepreneurship regarded as a creative activity? So entrepreneurship is a process of setting up one's own business by an individual. So setting up a business by an individual alone, one person, is the entrepreneurship, as you know. So entrepreneurship is regarded as a high creative activity, as it is said that entrepreneurship adds or creates value to the business or value to his work. So it is very much important. So let us know, entrepreneurs own the business, managers operate it. Entrepreneurs are the owner of their business, managers or employees, and entrepreneurs and profit, managers and salaries. Entrepreneurs is once for all activities, management is a continuous activity. So the sentence that does not clearly distinguish between the entrepreneurship and the management is: entrepreneurship is one for all activity, management is continuous activity. So we can say it is often said that once the business startup, the role of an entrepreneur ends and the manager comes in to run and stabilize it. However, entrepreneurs, even after the business is established, they do their business, and they will be attached to the company day to day. They will be attached to their company. So it is not true that the entrepreneurs is once for all activity they are one, and manager will be doing their activity continuously, not like that. Next, entrepreneurs undertake moderate risk. So yes, in the writings of Richard Cantillon, an entrepreneur is described as an agent who purchases means of production at certain prices and converts them into final product to sell them at a certain prices in the future. Here, when the key element which needs to be taken into consideration is uncertainty regarding future. The uncertainty regarding the future. When an entrepreneur starts up a new business, he is never sure of its success. He is never sure that he will definitely success. He may get some failures. The business may run. Sometimes the business may successful. It may run. So sometimes they may take some risk in that business. So entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur undertake moderate risk and some small risk and huge risk sometimes. Next, dealing with public accuracy, managing human relations within the firms, and also introducing new production techniques and products, managing customers and supplier relations. So Peter Kilby identified certain role and functions of an entrepreneur in relation to the enterprise. So under the aspect of political administration, he identified three functions that are dealing with public accuracy and managing human relationship within the firm and managing customers and supplier relationship. So these functions of the function of introducing new production technique and products was given in the aspect of technology. Next, let us know about how does entrepreneurship result in increasing the spectrum and scope of economic activity. So entrepreneur largely promotes the economic development of the country. Entrepreneurship helps in the diversification of an economic activity. Economy will be growth, and this diversification is built across geographical sectors. So there will be more geographical sector, technological scope, other thing will be in the entrepreneurship, and they break the vicious circles on the demand side and the supply side. They break the supply and demand side like this. So investing in R&D, live your business day to day, innovate and improvise continually, produce as per customers requirements. So for a success entrepreneurship, the three attitudes are mainly question that is living in business day by day, innovating and improvising continuously, and producing as per customers requirement are the most essential. Although investing in R&D also forms an important aspect, but it does not comes it comes only after other three have been achieved, then the investment in R&D will require. Next, let us know about the more information step by step involvement in starting a business. So starting a business, so first you have to see the opportunity. The first step you have to see while starting a business is you have to see the first step involved in starting up a business is to look out for various business opportunities or various entrepreneurship uses his personal observation and other thing, and he starts the business. That's like the starting the market, he analyzes the situation, whether I should start or not, whether my business will little bit will grow, or there may be a competition will be there, but I will see whether I can establish this time or not. And deciding on products, so scanning of opportunity helps to identify the brand segment or market for the business. The next step is to zero in on a particular product or service is the selected marketing segment. So you should decide the product what you should make and analyzing the feasible. So once the product or service is chosen, it becomes important for entrepreneur to check whether the idea is practically possible or not, whether we can do it, whether the idea will work or not. Next, appraisal by funding agencies. So to set up the business, an entrepreneur requires fund, and for receiving that required fund, the entrepreneur discuss the business plans with the other business companies or financial agents, or he can take the loans from the bank to start his business. Next is resource mobilization. So after the appraisal is received from funding institution, the entrepreneur can start to identify and collecting the resources that are needed for his project or making the product. Next, project launch. So next he should launch the product what he is making by giving the advertisement, so that people may also know about his product and they may buy his product. Next is adoption and management of growth. So the role of an entrepreneur do not end by the establishment of his enterprise or his business. He should work day to day. He should work in that for the development of that company. Next, let us know the relationship between entrepreneurship and economical development. So the relationship between entrepreneurship and economical development is the functions performed by entrepreneurs are like this. So they are the contribution to GDP. So they contribute to gross domestic product. The entrepreneurship contribute more to the GDP. And also capital formation. So the GDP of a economy is directly related to the rate of capital formation. Higher the desired rate of growth of GDP, higher is the required rate of capital formation. As the GDP increases, the required rate of formation also, capital formation also increases. And generating employment. So by establishing his company, he can give employment to the people and generation of business linkage. So you can do the link, or you can sign the agreements with other company by making this product. I will use this product, like that. And increased efficiency. So you can an entrepreneur improves economy efficiency by avoiding wastage of resources, and he can save the resources, and increase of range of economic level. So entrepreneurship always look out for the fresh areas to invest their savings, so that he can start up a new business also. Next, finally, our last two questions. So let's clear how motivation and ability impact an individual decision to choose entrepreneurship as a career. So there are needs for achievement and an urge to accomplish the competitive situation, and to use one's talent to achieve high standard of excellence drives an individual towards entrepreneurship. And this need for achievement refers to the mastering, manipulating and organizing the human resources and another thing. And need for power, so power refers to the authority to influence or direct people. An entrepreneur is the owner of his enterprise and thereby holds the power of all the various activities of the entrepreneurship. And need for affiliation, so every person had a need for affiliation, that is, he desires to conform to the wishes and aspiration of the people whom he or she values. Although entrepreneurs are believed to be low on affiliation, but this is not true. Next, need for autonomy. So need for autonomy refers to the need for freedom and independence, unlike other profession practices. Next, let us know about the role of achievement motivation in entrepreneurship. So it was traditionally said that entrepreneur is born, but in reality an entrepreneur is not just born, but he is aspired to become one. He is aspired to become one entrepreneur. Men and women who carry a sense of self-efficiency are the one who are capable of being a potential source of entrepreneurship. Here in the achievement motivation plays an important role in aspiring them to become an entrepreneur, and they will get the motivation, and also they will be becoming the and motivation plays an important role in aspiring them to become an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurship also do the role of achievement motivation in entrepreneurship also plays an important role. So okay friends, this was your chapter, the entrepreneurship development. So okay friends, like the video, comment on my video, subscribe my channel, my coaching center for more video. I will see you in my next video.